Welcome to Truths, Proofs, and Firewater Reviews. I'm your host, Lindsay, and this is Jon, risking his liver to discover new whiskeys. We base our reviews on a 25-point scale, 5 for the smell, 10 for the taste, 5 for the finish, and a combined 5 for the bottle and look of the juice. Howdy.
It's time to peculiar pour it up. Wasn't that great of a joke. Sounded better in my head.
Yeah, well, most things do.
So, let's see if I can make it two peculiar pours in a row that I did not lose my receipt.
Oh.
I actually had to write on my receipt because I had to figure out how much it costs. So I know it's in there. Pretty sure.
I know how much mine costs because I may or may not have dropped my bottle of wine out of my car today. Opened the door and it fell and broke, so I didn't have anything to put it in, so I had to put it in my bag.
That's what you get for being a bougie. We're going to go American whiskey today. That can mean bourbon, it can mean straight, it could be not straight, it could be rye.
Could be anything, just has to be American made. That's all that matters.
Yep. An American whiskey. Alright, so who's going to pour first?
I'm pouring first. Get out of here.
I'll close my eyes.
Alright.
Might fall asleep. I'm getting a little droopy.
Stop. Oh,
is that a sticker?
Oh.
Did you get anything?
Nope. This cork's not good.
Uh-oh. Did you break it?
No.
Was that a cork pop?
Yeah, it's open.
I didn't hear the cork pop.
Well, it's because it's broken and icky. Sorry.
Oh. That means it's like a dusty or just not a good cork? Don't tell me any details.
I don't know, but I'm not putting that cork back.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to give you a 1 on the cork pop because that's as low as I can go because I didn't even know you popped the cork.
So
off to a good start.
Shut up. You're rude.
I'm sorry. I like winning. You keep beating me. That's dark though. Jeez. Sorry. There's no way mine's that dark. That's not going to be blind.
I got to buy those dark glasses. I got to get on my Amazon tonight. All right.
Holy crap.
Go for it.
Okay, close your eyes.
My eyes are closed.
That wasn't that good either.
Damn, you get like a 2.
Oh, mine's bright.
Bright?
Don't look. Oh, my cork's very loose. What do you give me on my cork pop?
A 2.
2? Just because you're getting back at me? So, quick refresher. We do our normal 100-point scale. We times both of us, so we add those together. We also do plus a point for every dollar under 50. We do minus a point for every dollar over 50. 50 is just even. What else do we do? The cork pop, obviously. We do 10 points for creativity.
10 points for brand, 10 points for availability, and 10 points for uniqueness of taste, because Jon can't speak today.
Today? Every day?
All right.
Smell mine.
Then smell it. We'll start with
yours.
It looks
pretty
we gotta
dark.
move ours.
Yeah, but
yours are pretty dark.
Yeah, yours
and
is
they're
dark,
level.
though. I know which one's yours is. That's dark. Maybe it's just the side. Can you tell?
I can't tell.
Alright, close your eyes, let's mix them up. I think I can tell, but I could be wrong. Okay.
Alright, well, get to going. Pick one.
I gotta nose first, I'm slow. I get a lot of berries on this one. Black raspberries, blackberries. It's like a medley. Get a little perfuminess. There's a little floraliness going on in this one. It's very jammy. It's got like that, you know how pectin has its own smell?
Yeah.
It's got like that kind of smell. What is pectin?
It's a...
Isn't it?
It's like a gelatin
extract out of fruit or something?
I don't know. Yeah, it's in fruit.
Or from a flower. I don't know.
Not from a flower.
It's got a decent, like, dry woodiness on this one. some dark vanilla. What would that be?
Extract?
No, it's not like an extract. It's like maybe it's a little more artificial though.
Oh.
I don't know. I'll give you your notes. I'll see if I can pull anything else in a minute.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit of apple on there. Some dark apple.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is that a whoa as in good or whoa?
This is like briny tobacco.
Tobacco's briny?
I smell corn in it.
I didn't pour any corn in it. Put.
There's dark fruit. I want to say dark cherry or plum. Like a prune, raisin. Dark. It's just dark though.
See, I got those dark berries, the bush berries.
Yeah, I could see like a black raspberry. There's vanilla and caramel in there though. But it's like a sweet caramel, like the vanilla caramels, like the wrapped ones. But there's like a vanilla pudding kind of thing in there too.
I guess the vanilla I'm getting is more like the imitation one.
Yeah, this isn't like generic, like good.
It's not the extract.
Vanilla
it's not
bean.
The bean.
It's like it's
like
artificial.
Fake. Yeah.
It's almost like rummy, like burnt sugary. But then I get like that corny yeastiness too. Interesting.
I don't get that corniness you get. I don't really pick up on corn unless it's like one of those Texas or 100% corn or anything like that.
I get corn in it.
It doesn't smell young to me though. A little bit of alcohol that just tingles. I don't know. I said my notes. I ain't got much more after that.
No?
No.
You done? What are you giving it?
Oh, I didn't read it?
No.
It smells good, but it doesn't smell anything spectacular. I'm going to give it a 4.
I'm just going to give it 3.5.
I'm going to go give it a 4.25.
Okay.
Because I gave Old Tub a 4 in our double blind earlier, and it smells a little bit better than that. Kind of spice to it.
Yeah.
It's in the back.
Mine's right on the tip of my tongue.
I've got, do you know Welch's black or dark grape juice?
Concord grape?
Concord grape. That's what it tastes like.
Nope.
You don't taste that?
I've got, it was real spicy and charry, like right off the bat.
Yeah, definitely.
And kind of bitter. And then
it was bitter in the middle of my tongue.
Yeah. And then it went to like this warm vanilla, I don't even know what it is. Kind of like creme brulee where it's like a warm pudding is what I feel. And it's not bad. It's just it's different. Kind of threw me off at the beginning, like made me not want it.
It is charry.
It's very charry. And that's not usually my thing.
I got a little bit of a rye in the back of my way in the back of my palate. Maybe.
Oh,
I don't know.
You get what you get, and I get what I get.
I was saying that, but it could be more of that char, because it's like a burnt rye. If it is a rye, it's more like a burnt rye toast.
Okay. I don't know. That's a little too. I hope this isn't mine. I'm not happy with it. I'm not mad at it.
It has quite a bite. The black pepper on that is interesting. It kind of, it's like a circle all around my tongue. I have it all around my tongue.
It's just like right on, like.
And then in the middle, I get the bitterness.
The minute that you sip it.
On the sides, I get a little sweetness. It's got that vanilla, a little bit of caramel, maybe burnt caramel. A lot of like burnt and charry taste in this. I wonder, how does the oakiness? It's got some oak.
The oak is nice.
It's got like a drying mouthfeel.
The oak is nice, and there is vanilla in there, but it's very tannicky and charry, and I'm not a huge fan of that, unfortunately. But there, I could see where you would see like burnt caramel or burnt sugar. I could definitely get that. But that creme brulee, burnt warm vanilla going on in my mouth.
I still get that Welch's Concord grape.
I don't get grape. I'm going to give it a 6.
6? Ouch.
So I hope it's not.
I'm going to go 7.75.
It's not terrible. It's just not my thing.
How's the finish?
Finish is long. It's still hanging around, and it's like that charry, tannicky vanilla. Not the best flavoring finish, but it's not terrible, and I mean, it's there. It's hitting. I'm gonna give the finish a 4. It's nice. It's a nice finish. And it hangs around. I'm here for those long finishes.
Mine is hanging around, and it's pretty flavorful as long as it's hanging around too.
Yeah. I
still get that Welch's grape juice hanging around.
Okay.
It's weird.
Whatever.
I've never had anything like that specific in this. The mouthfeel feels kind of briny. It feels kind of salty. I don't know if that sounds like a tasting note, but it feels like that.
I mean, I smelled that, so what do you think the finish?
Oh, that's tough. 3.75. I do like the mouthfeel. I do like the length. But I want different notes to last longer. I want different notes in general.
So, look, this is really, it's got a nice orange, bronzy. I'm going to go with bronze.
I was going to go copper.
It's a very nice bronze color. Has a nice beadline, nice legs that form. I'm not mad at it. I'm going to give it a 2.
It's a little brighter than that one, I think.
Yeah.
It looks thick. I mean, it's running a little faster now. But it does. It looks oily. The way it's like kind of separating from the glass. I don't know. It's different. I'll give it a 1.75. I like thick looking, and this just looks oily. It's kind of different.
Okay. All right. So that's the end for that one. On to this one.
Whoa.
This is mapley.
Oh. Did you buy a maple finished one?
No. An oaky. This is
good or
fruity,
bad?
appley. It's good. I get strawberries and apples and maple and oak.
I hope I get fruitiness on this too, because I went into it knowing mine was going to be fruity.
This is nice. There's I'm here for that.
Ooh, that does have
very
nice fruitiness.
Pungent.
That's got strawberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, the strawberry.
And I'm talking like Michigan strawberries, like the good strawberries.
See, I'm talking that squeezable jelly strawberry.
No, I'm talking like
fresh
strawberries.
What is it, Smucker's Naturals?
Mm-hmm.
It's just fruit and sugar. That's kind of what I get. Or like a strawberry topping.
Okay.
Maybe even like a strawberry sour candy.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
I get some vanilla on there. Some like vanilla extract. The woodiness is different. It's kind of perfumey. Perfumey wood. I don't know. That's a weird description.
Yeah. I'm here for it. I'm giving it full points. I don't know.
I don't want you to beat me again.
Why?
This is yours?
Nuh-uh.
I think. Mine's wine finished, so. but they're both fruity, but I thought mine looked lighter.
See, I can't really tell.
Yeah, that can't really change your minds on anything.
Anyway.
A little bit of floral in there. Whenever I sniff hard and I get a little alcohol, it reminds me of floral. I get some floral notes. It's like a light floral perfume that just hangs around. Maybe even like an apple blossom. I love when those trees... Oh my God, it's one of the best smells for flowers.
They're beautiful.
God, that does smell good. I'm going to...
Slop it all over your leg. Got it. Heard.
I'm going to give it a 4.25.
Okay.
That's a good cologne, I guess. Whiskey. You got something similar to mine, I feel. Is yours finished? No? I get a little bit of apple cinnamon on the nose, too. Sorry, just to blurt out.
That's spicy.
That is.
Okay. So my lips and my tongue are tingling with this one. Very black peppery. I do get like a strawberry-ish on the taste. I get a little bit of vanilla. But this is spicy. This is oaky. It's
got some spice.
Man, that like melts through my mouth though. It's interesting. See, now I'm getting strawberry jam. So it's very peppery and spicy up front, and I get like it's prickly. And then it kind of moves through and turns into like this beautiful velvety strawberry palette. Man. But now I'm getting oak. So I don't...
It has a very pleasant oak on that.
Yeah. The oak is like... Man, this is nice. Like, just a nice...
Let's just keep talking up yours. Yeah.
I'm not...
I really hope it's mine, but I doubt it.
It's just interesting. Like, I'm not an oak person, but that... Like, the oak in that is really nice. It's just like nice seasoned oak. I'm here for it.
So I got the rye in there.
I think maybe that peppery, spicy rye. I can't ever decide which is which.
So that fruitiness is like a toast. I can't tell if it's rye. That taste I get every now and then. Can't tell if it's a little brininess or a little rye. The fruitiness is kind of perfumey. Like
yeah.
You know, like when strawberries just don't come out fresh, you get them in the store and sometimes they're just off tasting.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. The vanilla's decent on it.
I get vanilla, but not like a strong palated vanilla.
The oak is actually quite oaky. Get a little bit of black pepper, but it's nothing like the first one.
No, it's not spicy enough like that.
It's good and it's drinkable. It's crushable. I could drink that all night. That one I thought was good, but it didn't meet any expectations.
I'm gonna go with an 8.
I was gonna go 8.5.
I was gonna do 8.5. I'm like,
I just don't think 8 compared to my, what did I say, 7.75?
Yeah.
Thought it was a little bit more.
See, but I said a 6.
Yeah,
so.
you went pretty harsh on that.
I'm not a fan of that. I don't know. That was kind of threw me off. So the finish is nice. I keep getting this like vanilla toasty thing going on in my mouth. I'm gonna say it's long because it's hanging out for quite a bit. You've taken quite a few sips, but I haven't since I took the first one, and it's still there. I can still taste it. So I mean, I'm a big fan of the long finish. So I'm gonna say I'll give it a 2.
So I'm gonna say on the taste, I actually get a little bit of like a lightly salted caramel.
Out of 5, Mom will give it a 4.
Okay. On the palate, on the finish, I do say it is a little longer than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem super proofy, but it's hanging around long. I don't think either one of them were proofy. They're just kind of peppery.
Yeah.
I like the mouthfeel on this one a lot. It's silky. It's nothing rough. It just it goes
nice.
down.
Get in trouble with it.
I'm gonna give it a 4 even.
Okay. Now the look, this is like a mahogany beauty. It's just beautiful.
Cherry wood.
It's very nice. It has a little bit of a color tinge to it. It has really nice legs as we were going. They kind of start off kind of thick and they just slowly move their way down. I'm watching them go right now.
They're not fast by any means, but they're not slow.
They just kind of do their own thing. I'm going to give it full on the color. I think it's pretty. I like it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what sold me when I bought it.
So you know it's yours.
I'm pretty sure it's mine.
Yeah. I can
see just the way they're looking. That one's a touch darker. I didn't notice up until right now when I looked at yours. I'm pretty sure this is yours.
I'm gonna give it a 2.25. I think if the legs were slower, I'd give it full points.
If they were slower.
I like when it looks so thick.
Okay.
This says almost perfect, but it's just a little runny.
All right, so we are going to reveal, and then we're going to go through our other categories. So, I want you to reveal first. Hold on. First and foremost.
That's yours.
Fine.
I knew it. I could tell by the color.
I couldn't, on all honesty, I could not tell until, because yours was over here in the shadow, and mine was over here in the light from the bathroom. And I couldn't tell until you moved this a little bit. And I was like, whoa. I was like, that's pretty dark.
Yours has one shade darker on the brownness. But it also has like a red tint.
Yeah, but yours has a tint to it. I guess mine's
Mine
red.
is
Yours
wine
is orange.
finished.
I don't know. Okay, so yours.
Some Napa Valley winemakers put this together. And I'm going to have to look up some info. Because I don't know much about it.
All right.
And this is something that's been on my list. You know this. I love the whipsaw that they did. This is Slaughterhouse. This has American whiskey on the label.
Do you know the first thing that Bud recommended to me?
That. I know he likes these. He got me into whipsaw. I didn't tell him that I bought this though.
I know. Could you imagine if we both bought the same thing? I would have laughed. Eventually it's going to happen. Whiskey
respectfully reimagined by seasoned winemakers. SplinterGroupSpirits.com. Finished and bottled by Splinter Group, Napa, California.
Look at them all going. Sorry, I'm looking.
So it has a machete, a cleaver.
That's
a cleaver on the front. Let me look.
Oh, okay.
Now for your reveal. Or do you want to rate all my crap first?
Let's rate all of your crap.
You're going to be harsh on me.
No, I'm not. I'm never harsh.
What's the first category?
Okay, first category is creativity.
It says American whiskey on
it. And?
That's the category.
Okay, creativity.
It's wine finished.
Being the story, finished or not, and innovativeness. I don't care if
it's winemakers that source some barrels from Kentucky, Tennessee, and other places. Maybe Indiana. Oh, there's info on the inside.
Mm-hmm. We hand select the best available spirits from Kentucky, Tennessee, and beyond. Our winemaking team crafts each blend and selects the ideal seasoned wine barrel, which previously held extraordinary wines from Napa and Sonoma. This unique secondary finishing process leads to refined flavors of cherry, vanilla, and baking spice, enriches the palate, and delivers an incredibly smooth finish. Intense and inviting with notes of caramelized sugar, baking spice, dark fruit, and butterscotch. I don't know what butterscotch is.
I didn't get butterscotch.
The palate is ultra rich with a robust corn whiskey core, layered with honey, marmalade, and loads of caramel.
I can see the honey.
See, I got corn and you didn't.
No, I didn't get corn.
And I could definitely see the honey in it. Matured 9 years in American oak, then further aged in experienced French oak barrels that previously held Napa Valley red wine. Tamed with pristine wine country spring water.
I'm a little curious why it's all American whiskey. If they get from Kentucky and Tennessee, they can't say bourbon.
Yeah.
Well, they can if it's George Pickle.
If it's in there.
But I guess they can't. I don't know. It's blended, so I think they just went out the easy way. Instead of trying to go around some labeling issues, they just slapped American whiskey on it.
So, The story in there is decent, but pretty generic.
They're not bourbon makers. They sourced.
I understand that.
I
You
wish
don't
it
have
said
to tell me.
what kind of wine it was in.
Yeah.
It's something dark and red. I don't know, Merlot
Yeah.
or something. Who knows? I'd like to know everything. It's not as good as the Whipsaw. I like the rye with their wines. That one went way better, but I'm not disappointed in the taste.
I'm not disappointed in it. I think it's good. So it is finished, obviously. The innovativeness is, I mean, for a winemaker to decide to just up and try their hand at bourbon and whiskey, pretty kick-ass. And the story, I mean, it's generically generic. I don't know.
Generically generic.
I'm gonna give you a 7.
Okay, I'll take it.
The brand, I don't know yet who makes it.
Splinter.
Never
Splinter
heard
Group
of them.
Spirits. I haven't either.
So, I mean, I'll give you an 8 because I'm gonna say they're probably not that big.
I know the Slaughterhouse Whipsaw and the other
I mean,
one,
I see them and they're around, but like
Straight Edge is the other one.
they're not like predominant everywhere we go. So availability up on that. So they're there and I see them. So I'm gonna give you a 6 on it. I mean, I
That's
see
saying
them.
You see it a little less than you don't.
Yeah,
Or you don't see it.
I don't see them at a little less than I would. Uniqueness of taste. So this is the taste wasn't my favorite part, so it's hard for me
we're
because
going by uniqueness.
Well, I mean,
I don't know if that means in a good way or a bad way.
I know.
It's just uniqueness.
It's unique to itself.
Yeah, it definitely is, which is unique.
I'm gonna give you a 6.
6. I disagree.
I didn't like it for very much.
Not respectfully either.
But
are you getting a pimple on your nose? Because I am too.
I don't
Other
know.
side, yeah.
I don't know. You better edit
Okay,
that
what's
out.
the next category?
We're done. Bottle. So what it kind of reminds me of Whiskey Row series from Old Forester. It's very Whiskey Row-esque, just not pleated out at the bottom. So I'm not mad at it. The label's a little generic and I kind of a little turned off with the choice of putting a bunch of knives on the front.
It kind of just makes you look at it though.
It does, because
what's the story?
whoa, there's Slaughterhouse and there's a big old cleaver on the front of the bottle. All right.
There's got to be more to that story. I just
There's
don't know
gotta
what it
be.
is.
We'll figure it out.
This says 44%. I did not know that.
So it's
So
88 proof. So I'm gonna say
that tasted a lot hotter than that.
it is unique.
It felt lower proof, but it was hot.
Yeah. I'm gonna give the bottle a 2.
Okay, I was gonna give it a 1.75. I think it's kind of bland.
It is, but I have a hard time being mean to bottles, so
Yeah.
there's that. But
Okay.
all right.
On to yours. I have a guess.
What?
The cork pop. The taste was similar to this brand I'm thinking of. Is it something Jefferson's?
Nope.
No? I was thinking like Jefferson's Pritchard Hill or something. I thought you'd go there.
Nope. Oh wait, what did you pay for yours?
Ooh. Points. Let's see if I can find my receipt.
Oh, where did you go?
So the rum I paid for was $48.75. The whiskey was $39.99. After tax, it was $42.39. So 42.
So you get +8.
Okay, I'll take points wherever I can get them. It's gonna be a tough one to beat you.
Okay.
So what's yours? I feel like that's covering my face.
Probably.
Man, I had a little bit higher hopes for that.
So I get 2 points. Mine was 47 something.
Oh.
So
Over 50 cents or under?
over. So
you get 1 point.
48.
Oh, 2 points. Got it. I wasn't listening.
I do know how to add.
Oh.
What?
It's opening up to butterscotch.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
Wasn't that in the notes or was
Yeah,
that in the taste?
it says that it's there.
That's weird.
So mine's 12-year-old. It's distilled somewhere in Kentucky, but we don't know where. It's bottled by Franklin Distilleries. And what? It's 90 proof.
I think I know what this is.
But they don't disclose the mash bill. They don't disclose where it is from. Nothing.
Is it like Lexington or something like that?
No.
What'd you do to the cork?
This is the cork.
That's kind of gross.
I know.
Well, it's kind of like shredded. Black Saddle?
This is Black Saddle Bourbon.
Yeah.
Black Saddle Bourbon Whiskey, aged 12 years. It is 90 proof.
That is dark as crap.
I know. That's what sold me on it.
Did he talk you into this, or is that kind of your...
So he was telling me about a bunch of bottles. He first did try, it's a friend of ours who works at a liquor store here. He was telling me about a bunch of different bottles, and he told me about, first of all, he thought Slaughterhouse would be fun, and I was like, meh. And then I was like, you know, and then he was like, well, this one's been this, and this is this, and he goes, but this one's made with the Wathen brand, and I'm like...
Both of ours are sourced, and both of ours are from California, which is interesting.
That is very interesting.
Is that a bourbon?
It is bourbon whiskey.
Not straight,
Nope.
Nothing like that. That's interesting.
So I thought I would give her a go and see what happens. So there she is.
Huh. Do they still make this?
I don't know. I can't find like anything. Like there's not a lot on them. I was looking for a while and I honestly can't find a whole lot on them. The only other information you can find easily on Black Saddle is that it won a couple of awards in San Francisco Spirit Competition in 2014. The bottle and label are aesthetically pleasing. Age statement is a plus. Other than that, its notes are that it's distilled by an undisclosed Kentucky distillery. It's bottled by Franklin, and it has an unknown mash bill. And that's pretty much all I can find on it. Every single site I go to.
Can you look up something real quick?
Yeah.
Can you add coloring to bourbon? I know you can't to straight bourbon, but I feel like this is not natural color.
Any bourbon, regular or straight, gets its color from the barrel and nothing else. The same goes for the other types of straight whiskey like corn, wheat, or rye. Some are even allowed to add up to 2.5% of caramel coloring.
Okay, that doesn't really answer it.
No. Okay, by law, bourbon can't have any additives. Must be 51% corn, made in the USA, bottled at 80 proof or greater, come off the still at no more than 160 proof, and barreled at no more than 125 proof, and must be in new charred oak containers.
Okay, so they can add color to it. If it says straight, that's when you cannot. You're allowed to add up to 2.5%. It does not say straight on there. That hit me a red flag really quick. I don't think caramel coloring really adds to flavor. So in that aspect, I'm kind of
Yeah, but you don't know if
surprised.
they do.
No,
either.
you won't ever find that out either.
No.
There's nothing on Franklin.
So I'm going to give the bottle a 2. I think it's pretty cool. What are you going to give it?
I don't know why you'd name it Black Saddle.
Gotta be some story. I'll
Black
find it eventually.
in the name, it just makes me feel like they add color to that. I'm gonna give it 2 also. I like the shape. It's pretty cool.
I do too. It reminds me of Coconut Cartel.
Yeah.
Kinda. Okay, creativity.
That's pretty creative. I'll give you a... See, I thought creative would be more like go wheat or go something different. That is a bourbon, so I'm gonna give you 7.
Okay.
It was pretty creative, but
How about the brand?
I've heard of it. I'm gonna give it a 3. No, 7. Yeah.
It's like it's never
7.
known.
It's not very known. Actually, you can do an 8. It's less known than that.
Okay.
But I have seen it in a couple spots.
Availability.
I've seen it in a few. I don't really pay attention, so I don't know. I'll just give it a 5. Just not sure they still make this anymore. It might be old because that cork does not look good.
It's pretty crappy. Uniqueness.
That was unique. The color's unique. The flavor is very fruity. I thought it was finished along with mine. I wonder if they source from like the same place as Jefferson's does, because it has some of those similar flavors.
That briny, fruity. Yeah.
I'll give you, what are we on?
Uniqueness.
It's a 7. I think I got the lowest score so far out of all of our peculiar pours. It's not even bad. I like it.
It wasn't that bad. I don't know. So Jon came in after adding up our scores and multiplying them by 4, and the cork pop and everything. That really drug us down. Our cork pops were shit.
Yep. Yours was non-existent.
Did you open it? So after adding everything up, multiplying our numbers, and going out of 300, so Jon had 184 out of 300, and I had 200 out of 300. So that puts Lindsay 3 for 4 and Jon 1 for 4.
I thought I had you going $39.99. I thought you were gonna go Jack Daniel's Rye single barrel. I thought you were gonna go there.
Nope.
I was kind of putting it in your head earlier to see if you'd be like, "Ting, I'm gonna go spend 65,
Nope.
so I can get you on the price." But I don't know if I'm impressed by this
I don't know what I am with that.
because I want to know if there's coloring added.
I'm going to look
It
it up.
tastes good and it smells good either way.
It takes Jon about 817 days to edit these things, so
That's like 3 years.
I know.
2 years.
That's about how long it takes. My time.
Okay.
Anyway.
Mai Tai?
My
I
time.
can go for a Mai Tai.
Stop.
Okay,
Anyway.
let's get this hour-long video over with.
Peculiar pours. There you have it.
So that wraps up this review. Leave a comment if you have tried this whiskey and let us know what you thought. Please like and share us to social media, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to leave a suggestion for our next review. Thanks for watching.